Hi, you
Hi,
guys.
teacher. How are you?
Very good. And you? How are you?
Hi,
I'm fine,
teacher. How
teacher.
are you?
Okay, I'm glad. You guys, today is our last meeting together because on Friday, I'm going to call you one by one to do the final evaluation, okay? Because Friday is our meeting, so that's the amount of meeting that I have to do with you. So on Friday we finish with the final exam. So I'm going to call you one by one, and the exam is going to be pretty much like the meetings. Me asking some questions, and you guys just answer, and that's it. So for that day, I need that you have a really good internet connection, to have very good communication, and the things get well, okay? Turn out well. So today I would like to start with our final warm-up. So I would like to, you guys, one by one, describe yourselves using 5 adjectives, okay? So who want to start?
Ok, teacher. ¿Eso es para una nota de nosotros o para nosotros evaluarlas a ustedes?
Para el viernes
Yes.
es la evaluación final que tienen conmigo, de las reuniones y todo. Es el viernes que la tenemos. Hoy es nuestra última llamada en grupo. Ya el
No
viernes
puede
ya se
ser.
completa.
Ay,
Señora,
no puede ser.
no puede ser que.
Que ya hemos terminado.
Sí, ya completamos 16 encuentros. Ya completé los 16 encuentros con ustedes. Entonces ya el viernes es el último. Y es cuando hago la evaluación. ¿Listo?
Y la evaluación es de escribir, que usted dijo, de escribir ¿cómo es?
No, es muy parecida a como hacemos las reuniones. Haciéndoles preguntas y ustedes respondiendo. Pero entonces ya los voy a llamar uno por uno. No va a ser una llamada grupal.
Ah, ya. Y lo que usted
¿Listo?
mandó al correo hay que responderlo y enviar.
¿Lo que qué?
Usted mandó algo al correo.
Todavía no,
Ah, ya.
porque no me han llegado todos los correos. Entonces, apenas los tenga, yo les envío un link que me envió mi tutora. Y ahí ustedes entran y califican los encuentros conmigo. ¿Cómo les pareció y eso? ¿Listo? Okay, Jenny.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Now, who want to start describing yourself with using 5 adjectives?
Me, teacher. I'm going to start.
Okay, go ahead.
I describe myself as a chairperson, firstly. A beautiful woman. I consider this. And also in the personality, I think that I am a kind person. And Also, I am smart, a smart person.
Yeah. And the last one?
And the last one, I think that I am a responsible person.
Okay. Thank you, Camila. Who wants to go next?
Me, teacher. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Laura. Go ahead.
Okay, only 5 adjectives.
Yes.
Okay, I describe myself as a responsible person. Mm, I'm a small person in time. Mm, my personality with the humor. Sometimes I'm a little emotional, and I think that I'm a kind person.
And the last one? You're missing one.
Oh, the last one, and I think that I'm a serious person. I'm honest.
Okay. Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
Jenny.
Okay, teacher. I am going to describe my personality. Is I consider a very emotional person. I consider myself strong because the girls of today get of today even in my life. I am happy. I am enjoying the other person. I like priority in decision. And money. The imposibilidad. What do you say?
Solution?
Solution de problem de personas because so I who rabioso. What do you say?
Rabioso? I don't remember, or I don't know the exactly word to describe that.
Uh, Really, really, because
Or maybe you are an angry person.
I'm every day creative only. Thank you.
Okay, and Fabian.
Oh, hi teacher, hi everyone. I I consider myself uh, no, a very normal person. Uh, I am relaxed. I always try to be relaxed, not with a lot of stress. I am calm and I am very dedicated in my activities or the things that I have to do. I am not very friendly with unknown people because I don't trust too much in people. I feel that I am selfish. selfish because I think first in myself than in the others. And I am angry sometimes. I when I when I don't feel comfortable with someone or in some place, I sometimes prefer to be alone instead of being in big groups. And I consider that I am very a uh, reflexive person in different situations. So that's my answer.
Okay, thank you. Today we are going to, our last topic is about natural disasters. So do you remember or have you ever been in a disaster, a natural disaster? And how was that experience?
Teacher, can you tell me again the question?
Have you ever been in a natural disaster or in a disaster? And how was the experience for you? Who wants to start?
Well, I
Go ahead, Laura.
I haven't been an experience with a natural disaster really, so I don't know. I can say anything about that.
It, nothing, it doesn't have to be like a really, really disaster. Maybe a
Mm,
little earthquake or something like that.
well, yes, I remember now an experience. It was like 11 years ago. It was um mm, how do you say, tremor? I think it's tremor. And I was with my family in a restaurant in a second floor. So in this moment, the tables start to move, and the lamps in the roof same. And in this case, when you got scared, you don't think really good. In this moment, I was a child, so I got down upstairs, and my father got angry because I don't stay in my place, and I went down. That's the only experience I have with the natural disaster.
Okay, thank you, Laura. Fabian.
No, teacher, I haven't been, or I haven't never been in a natural disaster. Maybe in some earthquakes or little small earthquakes. And I remember an earthquake in the year 2009. I think that I was at home alone, and everybody started screaming and running outside their houses because of this natural movement, and all of them went directly to the car parking, and they were very afraid. But instead of that, I decided to stay at home because that earthquake was very soft, I think. No, not so dangerous. So I decided to stay there, and I remember that I could see how the roof of the kitchen was moving from one side to another, like it was like if the roof was made with another material, not a solid material, but with another material. That was so weird for me because I have never experienced something like that. But at the same time, I prefer to stay at home because I don't used to react uh, so fast like in this kind of situation because I always try to keep or stay calm. But I could see that everyone was very afraid for something that was not worried or very dangerous for me. Uh, that is the only experience that I remember about it.
Okay, Fabian, thank you. Camila?
Okay, teacher. I live in Florencia, Caquetá.
Yeah.
So before to the entry of the city, there is a mountain that always fall down, and I live in a rural zone. So sometimes my family and we have to go to the city, and sometimes we have we had to go when the mountain was full. So there was a lot of mood because 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 the mountain fell down and the rain uh, make made a lot of mud. So sometimes it was dangerous because my mother and my father
Yes.
drove a motorcycle.
Uh-huh.
So the road, it was very, how do you say, liso,
Liso.
o sea, para decir que la moto se deslizaba.
Not sure. Maybe flat. Flat with T. Flat. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to write it on maybe this one. The road was flat.
Mm, okay, I find it smooth
Smooth. Okay.
because flat is like plano. So
Uh-huh.
okay,
For of the things that they fell off of the mountain, the road was like when it's raining, right?
uh-huh, yeah.
Okay, 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 okay.
So it was very dangerous because of that. So I remember that once my mom and my sister fell down off the motorcycle,
Oh man.
and they were and they had mood in all of in all of in all of them bodies,
Huh?
and that in other opportunities we couldn't go to the city because the road was closed for that. But a years a years after
Yeah.
years after, the government fix the mountain with cement.
Uh-huh.
They fix that 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 place. That is all,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay, Camila, thank you. And Jenny?
Okay, teacher. I remember this, the teacher. What do you say, disaster? Disaster.
Yes. Disaster.
Disaster. I live in never been a disaster with not where natural disaster not and was tragedy to see my son almost goodness and be so one good when all the years we was an accident after 2 months. Yes, and I feel like it was now. I remember everyone was having praying. I was the step. Then I get the parents money advance because here together the operation thank you. I I get a thank you the my God.
Okay, Jenny, thank you. You guys, when all these types of disasters happens, not only here but in other countries, also, do you have you ever read or listen or watch on the TV when people go there and have a volunteer work, maybe building houses or uh, taking or getting food and giving food to the people that is affecting by this and the shelters or giving them clothes. If you have the opportunity to do any volunteer work, anything like that, would do you take that opportunity or not? Would you like to do volunteer work, helping all these people that have suffering this type of disasters or not?
Teacher, I would like to know to be a volunteer in those cases because I think that if I can help, why don't do it? So so if I couldn't do it, I like I like to help those people because I I watch because I have watched some videos and I think that is a bad situation for all the families that suffer these those disasters. Mm, I in my case, when I live in Florencia, I live in a rural place. I told you. So it was is a old road, but is but it has a lot of mountains. So all the time, different mountains fell down and closed the road. So my father, uh, my mother, I, me, and all the neighbors went to the collapse and and we we've fixed them because the government didn't do it because is an old road, so the government it doesn't import. So I always like to help other people when I can, including I have a page
Yeah.
that is named, I don't remember the name in English, but is Naves de Esperanza.
Uh-huh.
I How do you say escribir?
Escribir, right.
Inscribir.
Inscribir,
Uh-huh.
don't remember.
I fill a document to
To inscribe,
participate.
to inscribe,
Okay,
to engrave.
I inscribe in this page because is teacher. How do you say barco?
Sheep.
Yeah, it's a ship that travel around the world, doing field of volunteers helping people like in Africa
Uh-huh.
So it's a group of doctors, nurses, teachers, and I don't remember I don't remember what more, but but it's so cool because they travel around the world, helping helping needed people. So I inscribe, but I because I am nurse, but
Uh-huh.
I but I but I have to to pay myself the how do you say estadía?
O sea, ¿tienes que pagar la estadía para estar en ese barco?
Uh-huh. Because it's a volunteer, so they don't receive money
Okay.
because the money is used in medicine, in education, in other helps to these people.
Okay. And if you have the opportunity, you do it? If you have the money also, you'll do it?
Yes, teacher, I want to do it. So I have saved the page because I I want to do it. So if I couldn't, I will do it.
Nice. Will be a really good experience.
Yeah.
Good to know. I'm going to search for that page and read about it. Thank you, Camila. Laura.
Okay.
Yes, teacher. I think that I would like to do it if I have the opportunity. Maybe not for the experience. Maybe I will do it for help the people who need our help. In reality, I would like to do, but I don't have like information about that, like a company or a page to search the information, because I think that in this moment we the countries need help from another cities. An example is in this moment the doctors who went to another country to help. I don't know, I don't remember the country, but I think it was Arabia. I don't know. I don't remember. I think that it's a good opportunity. Maybe if we have to help with sick people, but I think that it's more about if you have the experience with that, or if it's the experience opportunity to do the basic things. So I think that I will do it. It's a good chance to help the people who need that help.
Okay,
That's
thank you, Laura. Thank you very much. Fabian.
Teacher, in my case, I only would help people in those kind of situation if the situation is near to me in my house, for example, near to or in my neighborhood, no? Because that involves myself and my own survival. But to go to another town or another country to make this kind of voluntary job, no, I don't feel that I'm able to make these those kind of things because that is something that is more for people that have these kind of qualities, no? Like for example, Camila, that she works like a nurse. She's showing that she wants to help anyone. No? But in my case, only I I only feel that I can help my relatives or people, uh, someone that is near to me in my life. But unknown people, no, not because that is that is something that I don't feel that I or that I want to do. But in an uh, extreme situation near to me, yes, because that is something that is going to be good for everyone and is going to be a benefit for the others near to me and also for myself. So that's my answer.
Okay, thank you, Fabian. Jenny?
Yes, I like to volunteer work because it's getting rid of what do you say, rutina?
Señora?
Teacher, rutina.
¿Rutina? ¿Me preguntas por rutina?
Sí,
Rutina is routine.
sí. Thank you. Because it's giving up routine to change other leaders, change the other person is motivation for education, for they get change, they get receive not thank you they get change the opportunity for change the people or children is very is the art very good. I like to help the person the for this change the life.
Okay, Jenny, thank you. You guys, do you feel that you are prepared for a disaster, any kind of disaster? Or what can you do for prepare and to prepare for a disaster?
Teacher, can you repeat again the question, please?
Do you feel that you are prepared to face or to affront a disaster?
Okay.
Teacher, I think that a normal person is not prepared for a disaster. In my case, I feel that I'm not prepared for a disaster because I don't I won't know how to to react
Yeah.
in those cases, but I don't know, because the fear can be a friend maybe, or an enemy, because sometimes the fear do the fear does that you react in an excellent way, but sometimes is the opposite. So I don't know how I will react, but I think that we can search videos, or assist in an, how do you say, simulacro?
Simulation, but I'm not sure. Yes, simulation.
Yeah, in a simulation, to have experience, maybe, to know how to do. But I remember that in the television, there was a TV program that shows different situations, and the reactions that you have to do in that cases. So they have the options, and like A, B, C, in different situations, like an earthquake, um, being be with a wild animal. So you have to choose an answer, uh, and they simulate all the actions, and the consequences that you will have if you choose that option. So at the final, at the end, they say the correct answer. So I remember that I watch uh, some videos in that TV program that talked in the situations, like like earthquake, and sea quakes. But I think that in the moment, maybe you forget the correct answer to do, because the fear is bigger in that cases. So for me, I don't I am not prepared to face a disaster, but I think that I can watch videos, or be in a simulation, to have opportunities to react in the better way.
Okay, Camila. Thank you. Laura.
Well, teacher, I think that I'm not prepared for a natural disaster. First, because I don't have experience with that. The second is that in Colombia, here in Colombia, in my city, that is Valledupar, we have never experimented a really situation with a disaster, only with tremors, but the tremors are is not heavy. Um, but yes, I think that I'm not prepared. Maybe if I go to another country or city, if and I have the chance to experimentate, well, I think that maybe I will die because I don't know how to affront this kind of situation.
Okay, Laura. Fabián.
Well, teacher, according to the World Health Organization, we are going to be into a famine. I mean, we are not going to have enough food in a short period of time, according to them, because of this coronavirus crisis, and all the industry in the world is stopped. So there is not going to be enough food in a few months, and according to them, there is going to be a lot of famine in the world. So what I am not prepared for that, but I think that we can we can collect some kind of food at home, like legumes, for example, rice, and those kind of food that are not, for example, like chickpeas. This kind of food that are dehydrated, that doesn't require a lot of water, and dry food, no? Dry vegetables, because according to that, this coronavirus is creating a economic crisis in the whole planet, and most people in the world, they are going to lose their jobs because everything is stopped and nobody is buying and selling products in the cities, and all the prices of the products are going to be increased more than we have now. I mean, if we don't have enough money and all the prices are in the clouds, we are not going to be able to buy the basic products for our surviving. So at the moment, I am not prepared, but I am thinking in to buy a lot of products, as I told you, like rice, um, beans, chickpeas, and all this kind of food that can last for for a couple of months, no, in some buckets, because this coronavirus is called the corona hungry, because we are not going to have money to pay for food, and the rural places, they are not producing enough food because they are stopped. They are stopped because everybody can get infected with this pandemic. So this is very real, and we have to be prepared for that. No, because according to that World Health Organization, a lot of people are going to die, especially people from the third world countries like Colombia, because we have a lot of poverty. So we have to be prepared, and I have to start collecting some food.
Okay, Fabián, thank you. Jenny.
don't prefer themselves and fires the disasters only on TV. I've been watching, commentated, and watching the channel. I I've been watching the leaders when the mountains collapse, the rivers. It seems to I think to me that nature has I prefer if there are no human laws because uh, get out go the people, the animals. I feel so much when the animals go to say live fire to see the disaster.
Okay, Jenny, thank you. You guys, as a final question, or no question, but it's like we're going to imagine that you guys go on a plane, right? On a plane, and unfortunately, that plane crashed on a desert island. So you know that the help is going to get there in 2 months. Do you think that you are? Do you have the capacity and the ability to survive those 2 months uh, and wait for help, or not? Do you think that you have the knowledge to maybe get food, get water, I don't know, maybe make a shelter? Do you feel in that capacity? And do you think that you have the abilities to do that, to survive those 2 months?
No, teacher, I don't know. I don't feel that I could be, or that I might be ready for that kind of situation because I don't have the knowledge to, for example, how to make fire or how to how to hunt some fishes or how to collect different kind of fruits and how to defend myself from wild animals. So I don't think that I could survive. That I could survive 2 months. Maybe no, no. There is no option. I think that in that situation, I would die. I would die, or I commit suicide, or something like that. Because if I don't see any kind of a way to go or to change the situation, that would be very difficult for me. So I don't feel that I am ready or prepared for survival in that situation.
Okay, Adrian, is valid your answer. Laura. Laura. If you are talking, Laura, your mic is off. Oh, Camila, go ahead. You.
Okay, teacher. I think that I am able to survive because I I always have lived in the countryside. So so I I have experience with the field, and also because in Florencia I was in the Defensa Civil group with my father. So we camp a lot of times in different places without 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 lighters. So we have to do bonfires. We have to prepare our food, and in these camps we learn a lot of things to do in different situations. So we receive courses, short courses about how to do knots, how to do fire, how to do how to do tents, how to swim. So we receive like trainings maybe for those situations. So I think that I am able to survive.
Okay, Camila, thank you. Jenny.
Okay. I feel that not prepared for the breakfast in my seat because there is for beef, the part of the beef around the experiments are already ready. They have done with happening. I consider the bomber uh, take it on the situation because no have money for these situations because where other things and the whole the state here for internet.
Okay, Jenny, thank you. Laura? You're still there, Laura? Can you hear me? Laura? Laura, do you have problems with your mic or something? Because your mic is off and I'm not listening you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, teacher. I don't know what happened with that, with this computer. I don't know. Can you please repeat again the question?
Yeah, if you go on a plane and the plane unfortunately crashed and the plane crashed on a island, on a desert island, and you know the
Yes.
help is going to get there in 2 months. Do you feel that you are prepared or have the abilities and the capacity to survive that time until the help comes or not?
Not. Mm, I'm super depend depend in some cases, but I think that be alone or with someone else.
No, you are alone, all by
Oh
yourselves.
no, I don't think that I can survive. I will die.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel scared about feeling alone in a Iceland alone with anyone who can accompany me. It will be hard because I can survive by myself, but I will die about being lonely.
But you can make your own Wilson like Tom Hanks.
I know. I don't
Made it.
think so. I don't think so. It's better a human alive.
Okay, Laura, thank you. Okay, you guys, that's all for this meeting. I really appreciate the time that you take to share with all of us and to share your opinions about everything and every topic I asking you. So I really appreciate it, and I really enjoyed every single day with you. And I hope to see you on Friday for the final exam. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Take care and see you on Friday for our evaluation, and that will be all for these meetings. Okay, so see you and take care.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye bye, everybody.
Okay, teacher, goodbye.